Hey, good morning. This is Mark Shepard, and I'm here with my daily morning musing. And these come out of kind of taking time to begin my day, taking time to reflect, taking time to read, taking time to think, and to start my day intentionally. So today, I want to talk about love. I want to talk about loving what is. This is a term that Byron Katie uses, and she uses kind of 4 questions, to kind of challenge reality. And I was just thinking about her idea of loving what is, of being absolutely okay with whatever is. And really that's where so much of our suffering comes from, is wanting something to be other than it is, wanting someone else to be different than they are, wanting some situation to be better than it is. It is what it is, right? And if you want something better, then there is a process where you have to focus your mind. And that's all the law of attraction stuff. But what about right now? What about right at this moment? What if you loved yourself exactly the way you are? What if you loved your life exactly the way it is? What, with all your problems, with all your challenges, with all the things you can't figure out, with all the things you can't solve, what if, right in this moment, you took a breath and just loved this moment, right now? And what if you were perfect right now? What if you could love yourself exactly the way you are right now? Sure, there's stuff you want to improve. There's stuff you're working on, and you're not going to stop working on that. You're not going to stop improving. But what if you could just give yourself a moment of absolute and complete self-acceptance, self-love? This is who I am. This is the way I am. And it's perfect, right? What if? I do a lot of work with anxiety sufferers, and they do negative what ifs. They do, well, what if I do this and it doesn't work? Or what if that happens? And there's an evolutionary process there that's helpful, so that we can go, well, what if winter comes and we don't have this done? Well, we better work double time to get this house built, right? Or we better put food aside for the winter, or we better make sure we have warm clothing. Those are powerfully positive results of being able to think out into the future. And we need to do that. However, when we get stuck in a negative loop out in the future, it can destroy us. And so one of the practices that I practice myself as a former anxiety sufferer, and that I suggest that my clients practice, and that I'm offering that you practice, is to take a moment and look at what's perfect about you, what's fine in your life. Take a moment and love your life exactly as it is. Take a moment and love yourself. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself deep in the eyes and go, I love you. I love you. I love you right now. Doesn't mean you're going to stay this way. Doesn't mean you're not going to improve things, but just, I love you. I love you. And once you can do that with yourself, the possibilities of being able to do it with other people are amazing. Like, think of someone you love right now. Think of someone who you love and you just accept them as they are. Maybe a child. It may be a parent. It may be a grandmother or a grandfather. It may be a dog. It may be, a sister, a sibling, somebody that you just love, someone you just love. And if they don't love you back, it's like, you don't mind, it's like you're not loving them to get something back. Just love them, accept them, and it's just sending that love, and it affects you, right? It actually makes your day sweeter to just love, with abandon, to love without demands, right? And if you think about that and think of that wave of energy going out into the world from you, it's impossible to not get something good back, right? And you're not doing it to get something good, but it's like setting up a wave. It's like a song. As a note comes in, as I form a note, as I sing, as a certain phrase rolls off my tongue, there's a certain joy, there's a certain frequency, a certain energy as I sing that, and it goes out. And I've been thinking about, what if I just send out love? What if I send out love? I'm in a relationship with somebody who is just an amazing human being, and I love this woman. And there have been a number of occasions where, it didn't look like our relationship was going to go where I wanted it to go, which was, in a romantic direction. And, I can envision myself, spending a lifetime with this person. And she's not there yet, right? And that's okay. But I realize that I don't have to stop loving her. I can love her. I can absolutely send my love to her. And when she's ready to take it in, great. If not, that's okay too. If it's not meant to be, that's all right. If it is meant to be, that's great. It's like to have the ability to love another person without demanding that they be who we think they should be. So that's part of it, but it all starts with loving yourself. It all starts with this moment right now. The future is going to be the future, and you can get back to working on it, no problem, but take a moment right now. Take a breath. And breathe in this moment as perfect, as sacred, as something that you don't need to fix or change. It just is. This moment. Today, it's a beautiful day in early autumn. And it's beautiful. But if it wasn't beautiful outside, it's always beautiful outside. Whether it's cloudy, whether it's rainy, whether it's snowing or icing, whether it's 90,000 degrees and hot, it's always beautiful, right? It's our interpretation, our own personal take on what's going on. And to find whatever's going on with you to be perfect. If you're struggling with something, that's perfect. If there's someone in your life that is challenging you, a difficult person, what if you chose to see them as your beloved teacher? What if they were perfect? What if exactly what you're going through right now, right this second, that thought right there, the one you just had, what if that's perfect? What if it's perfect? What if you filled yourself with love and adored the world? What if you lived from that place? That doesn't mean you let people push you around. It doesn't mean you let people take advantage of you, because if you loved them, you wouldn't allow them to do that, right? Seriously, if I love my child, I'm not going to let my child hurt himself or herself or me. But I'm still going to love them, right? They may be having a temper tantrum. I may want to make sure they're safe while they're having their temper tantrum, but I'm still going to love them. Let them have their temper, let them experience their temper tantrum. I might even encourage them, but at the same time, I would love them. I would just love them exactly the way they were, even though, that's the question. Sometimes it's not convenient. Sometimes it affects us. Sometimes people annoy us. Sometimes we're on the edge. Sometimes we've had a long day. Love it. Love it. Love what is. So that's my message for today. I don't know if it's helpful or not, but that's where my meditation led me. And so it's perfect. And I appreciate your tuning in. And please share this with somebody who might be able to use it. And again, my name is Mark Shepard. I'm a singer-songwriter. I am a healer. I am on a quest for personal mastery. I'm on a quest for living an authentic life. I'm on a quest for healing and wholeness and learning how to love and learning how to make a positive difference in the world in a way that is congruent and holistic and ecological with myself, with you, with the planet. And that's what I'm doing here every day, working on my stuff, working on the thoughts, working on the things that I'm learning, and hopefully trying to share with you that the journey of personal mastery is not an arrival. It is a journey. It is a process. And it is tremendously creative and fulfilling. And right now, right in this moment, you are perfect. I am perfect. The world is perfect. And none of it stays the same. And it's all perfect. Why does it work out better than you could possibly imagine? Why does it work out better than you can possibly imagine? Why do you love yourself more than you've ever loved yourself? Starting right now. And experience that. Have a great day.